What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Tesla Commute vlog. Today we're going to be talking about Tesla, and some people have asked when I'm going to do this talk. A lot of people ask me all the time, hey, what do you think about your car? Hey, what do you think about your Tesla? So I wanted to talk about that today. I was trying to wait for it to get a little brighter out, but if this video is a little bit dark, it's because it's cloudy, and now all of a sudden it's raining, and that's to be expected because I cleaned this car yesterday, so it's totally normal. But anyways, onto the car. This is a Model S. It's a 2013 60 kilowatt. I bought it certified pre-owned from Tesla, and I got a good deal on it. I think you save quite a bit of money if you go CPO on these things. And it's been a great car. I've had it for almost 2 years now. Actually, next month will be the 2-year mark. So with that said, what do I think of this car? I think it's great. Am I like this insane fan? These guys seems to be people that are just crazy about Tesla, or people that just hate them for whatever reason. I don't consider myself neither of those. I like the car quite a bit, obviously. If I go and buy another car, it's going to be another Tesla. I really enjoy using the HOV lane, which in Arizona you're allowed to do if you have an electric vehicle. That's the high occupancy lane, which is restricted during certain peak hours. So that's really nice. I enjoy other perks as well that you get with a Tesla. For example, in Arizona, registration is only like $80 for 5 years, which is really nice. To put that into perspective, my 2015 4Runner cost almost $400 a year to register, whereas this thing was $85 for 5 years. So that's a pretty nice perk. I drive 100 miles a day, so it adds up quickly, and that would mean a lot of oil changes. No oil changes on the Tesla, obviously. There's no oil changes. I haven't even done brakes in 2 years. I have put just over 50,000 miles on this car in less than 2 years. So that's a lot of maintenance that I would have had to do on a regular car that I didn't have to do on this. So that's nice. Obviously, no gas stops. That's a big plus. Depending on how much gas costs in your area, that could be a substantial savings of money right there. And as I said, if you buy a CPO, you get a pretty good deal on it. I mean, literally, this car cost a few $1,000s more than the 4Runner. So it's not like it's a huge amount or a huge difference between this and so many other cars I see on the road every day. Now, does it have its problems? I think it has some problems, some issues. The nice thing is the warranty is very good. On this one, it was 8 years, unlimited mileage. Their service department is very good, although very busy. But if you just schedule yourself in with them, you go drop your car off. I've always received or been given a Tesla loaner in the meantime, so that's really nice. No issues there. For example, last year my screen went out on the thing, and I'm not going to turn the camera around, but I have this. Everybody knows there's this 17-inch screen in these cars. So the screen went out last summer, and I was like, okay, that's weird. So I brought it in. A couple of days, they replaced the screen. I had a loaner from them, no problem, and I haven't had any issues with the car since then. A couple months ago, maybe a month ago, had the charge cable just stopped charging. It just wouldn't charge the car anymore, and actually the display here in the cluster was saying check cable, and it's like, okay, I'm an engineer, let's find out if there's power at the outlet. Okay, the outlet's fine, so it must be the cable. Something's wrong with this cable. So I called Tesla service. They're like, oh, bring it down here, we'll check it out. I brought it down. 15 minutes later, they're like, okay, here's a new cable. So they gave me a new cable. So little things here and there have popped up in 2 years, but nothing critical, nothing major. I mean, the screen was kind of major because you can't use your AC or anything if the screen's dead, but like I said, they took care of that, no problem. They even gave me a Starbucks gift card for being such a nice customer. So I thought that was interesting. But other than that, the car has been fantastic. It's quick, it's comfortable, it's nice to drive. Everybody that comes in, out to lunch or whatever with me is like, this is a base model, and literally this is a base model. This is the most base model you can get. It didn't have tech package. It doesn't have any other fancy features or options that are available. It was just a basic 2013 non-autopilot, no tech package, textile interior, which is the cheaper version. Just means there's like leather and cloth in here. So it is a base model, Model S, and everybody's like, wow, this is a base model. It looks pretty luxurious, and it does. It does. It looks and feels pretty luxurious. It's pretty darn quiet. Obviously, no engine, just a little bit of road and air noise. But other than that, everything's built well. I haven't heard any creaks, squeaks, any problems. These A-pillars get dirty because they're tan. It's like, geez, why did they do tan? I wish it was a black pillars and black headliner, but that's an option you can choose if you bought a new one, I guess. When you buy CPO, you get what you can find. Let's see. I've put a couple sets of tires in the rear, and then finally, a couple months ago, I changed all 4 tires, so the front ones as well. People say, "Oh, that's so expensive." Well, it's not if you know where to shop and what to look for. It didn't cost all that much to get new tires on this thing, and they're the 19s. It's not like I don't have the 21s. Wish I did, but I don't. So what else can be said about this car that you probably haven't already heard? Any quirks? Wink, wink. No, I don't have anything else really to share about it, other than like now recently, and I plan on calling Tesla about this. I noticed it just won't charge past 180. This is roughly a 200-mile range car. When I bought it, it was saying like 203 every night when I would plug it, or every morning after I get ready to unplug it and drive off. And then for a while it was saying like 197, so I'm like, okay, I lost a couple of like 5 or 6 miles there. Probably battery degradation, or depending on the temperature and everything, it kind of recalculates all that, I think. But anyways, now it just like stops at 180 and says charge complete, and I'm like, well, it's not complete because the charge limit was set to go to the max, and you can see on the scale that it didn't go to the max. So it's a little bit strange, a little bit annoying. I'm not sure why it's doing that. I don't need more than 180 typically in a typical day, but it would be nice to know that I can still go to 197 or 200 if I need to. Like, we're planning on taking this car to California next week, which is about 360 miles. I'll have to stop at a couple superchargers, and that's not a problem. This car has lifetime supercharging for free, so I can charge like that, no problem. The thing is, why doesn't it charge up to 200 or 195 or something at least? It just stops at 180. It thinks it's full. So I'm wondering if the battery's finally degraded a bit on this thing. It does have 95,642 miles on it now. So we'll see. I'll probably call Tesla up today or in the next day or two and see if they can pull the logs and see if there's any kind of sign of degradation or something has happened, or is it a software glitch or whatever. Try and figure that out. But other than that, great car. It's got the 4G connection all the time. For those that don't know, it gets updates from Tesla. It has Slacker streaming radio included. Good feature set, and I believe it's a great car. I recommend it to anybody that wants to jump into an electric car. Honestly, you can't go wrong with this thing. There are other electric cars out there, obviously, but personally none that look quite this nice, that have this feature set, and I believe you'd be really happy with one. So yeah, go out and get a Tesla and use my code if you buy a new one. I'll link it in the comments or below the video. And that's all I gotta say about it. It's a little bit longer video. Thanks for watching. For more videos, subscribe. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any comments or if you have any questions about this or other things, leave some comments, leave some questions, and I'll try and get back to you, whether in written reply or in another video. But other than that, have yourselves a great day. Peace.